Next time on Star Trek Endurance.
Navigator's log, Stardate 60653.6. We are in a part of the Shackleton Expanse that has had numerous ships disappear and experience navigational anomalies. But so far I have not experienced any such problems. Things seem normal here, almost too normal for the Expanse. The only even somewhat interesting navigational hazard is a cluster of stellar remnants that are causing some gravitic waves. But I've resolved that with some simple 3D Fourier analysis to resolve the underlying regular waveforms. Yet still we are here on a rescue mission after the Ontario experienced navigation and power problems. I'll have to pay attention to my melon. If what affected them affects us, it will probably happen with little warning.
The Ontario is under attack, but not by any ordinary foe. This enemy is not firing photon torpedoes or energy beams. There have been no hull breaches, and yet the ship is paralyzed. The crew of the Kongzi will have to navigate not just space, but themselves and each other in order to save the Ontario and all the souls on board her. Will they be paralyzed with inaction, or can they overcome the mysterious force which has taken over this region of the Expanse? Find out next time in Play Along, only on the Top Hats Off channel.
Hello everybody and welcome.
Hey, yeah, this is episode 8 of season 2 of Star Trek Endurance. This one is Playing Along. I am joined here by our cast. We should be having the 6th member of our cast, or I guess the 7th if you include me, popping in here soon. She had to put a toddler down to sleep, which is a long and involved and complicated process.
It's true.
If any of you have ever even encountered a toddler, I think you can imagine.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator says, Fortitude Vincimus. Thank you very much. And that was for $5. And I do want to point out that, yes, we do have a super chat goal. If we can get that to 10 super chats of teal or higher quality or value, I don't know, we will get a momentum refill. So for those of you who might be new, momentum is a meta currency that the players can use to make things easier for them or to set up advantageous situations in a scene or things like that. They can get up to 6 of it. And if we get that super chat goal to 10 before we stop the session, then they can at any point set it to 10 immediately, no questions asked, and then at that point they can then just use that momentum. So it can come in clutch. It actually did come in pretty clutch last week, where they used a momentum refill to basically save the day. It's unclear whether or not they would have saved the day had they not used that. So, that being said, let's do some intros. I will quickly intro Maddie, who is not here, but who will be here soon. Maddie is here. She's going to be playing Lieutenant Commander Gloriana Dulles, there we go, who is the Betazoid Chief Engineering of the USS Kongzi. You can find her at OK Roll for doing TTRPG stuff that isn't on this channel, or Science Side Up, where she swears she will get back to doing science-related content. So both of those should be linked in the description. And then I will go on to Chesh.
Oh, hi, I'm Chesh. I am playing the Cation Cat Captain. You can't see the picture right now because my stuff is... I've got a lot of things happening around me right now. I have so many videos coming out next week, so you should totally come and check those out, because I've been recording and editing all day. Also, I do the art on this channel, some of it sometimes, and I do that on Twitch, so if you want to see that happening, you can go and find links in the description and stuff, whatever, it's fine.
It's actually one of my favorite things about this channel is that it's partially an art collaboration between me and Chesh.
It is. I also really enjoy that. I also find that very hella fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Metageeky Platypus Warlock for $5 says, or might be Platypus Librarian. I don't know. It's cut up on my little studio here. For $5 says, a DM once rolled a 17 on an encounter table. 3 dire toddlers. Complete TPK once the Rattlers came out. Ooh, man, yeah, that is pretty dangerous.
It makes me think of the kindergartners from Recess.
I figure a dire toddler has to have a sonic attack and also have a fear aura like a dragon.
I think so.
Yeah.
And they all know color spray, and they can cast it at will.
Yes, obviously. And, like a reflavored, like Entangle, but instead of like vines growing up, it's just everything just gets sticky.
I like also the idea of a breath weapon and its vomit.
Yeah, yeah. So as an acid attack.
They also just leave glitter around.
Yes. It functions as a disease. You have to take a Constitution save, or it's a Dex save based, but it's a disease. Once you're infected, you just have glitter, and you can infect other people with the glitter if they don't fail.
DC 25 check.
Yeah. All right. So let's go on to Jordan. Jordan, who are you?
I am Jordan. When I had hobbies, I ran the Reason to Doubt YouTube channel, so you can go see what I used to do when I had free time and I wasn't fighting the cops all day. But now, mostly you find me here on this channel, where I play Commander Malka Va, the joined trill and very serious executive officer of the Kongzi.
There's something special about the fact that both of us are very serious, and it just doesn't work.
I, of course, am Dapper Dinosaur. This is my channel. This is actually my second channel. My main channel is over at Dapper Dinosaur. That's where I do most of my science communication, nonsense debunking. It's mostly young Earth creationism, but not always. I just am currently actually uploading a video about Roger from Mud Fossil University, who has told us that irregular polygonal masonry is not actually carved stones designed to help protect from earthquakes and as retaining walls. It is, in fact, tendons. And you're stupid for ever having thought otherwise.
I feel stupid for having heard that.
Yes.
When I debated him with Erica, I had no idea who this person was, so I was getting all of it cold. And it was just like my brain was like melting.
Well, in the previous
Roger
episode,
from Mud Fossil. Wow.
Oh yeah, in the previous episode, he told us that the planet Venus is in fact Jesus, and the stories of Jesus coming to Earth are actually about the planet Venus colliding with Earth. But not too much, though, because all it did apparently was cause the Great Flood and also carve out the Grand Canyon. And then hit Mars.
That's pretty right. Wow.
And yeah, I'm just like, sure. Oh, and this happened 1,500 years ago. Never mind that the life and times of Jesus were the first millennium or first century CE. No. This all happened in 1500 BC.
Basically yesterday.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so I'm the GM here. I run all the enemies, all the NPCs, basically anyone who isn't a player character. If you're not familiar with how TTRPGs work, I'm basically a combination of like the game designer and a referee. And there's Maddie. Maddie, say hi real quick. I did tell people where to find you, and so just and who you play, but yeah.
Dapper introduced me, and motherhood, am I right?
Thanks. Tripping
All
out.
Board, you've gotten Maddie.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Alright,
she just obliterated her microphone.
I think so.
Possibly. You might want to double check to see if you're on the regular microphone. Let's go to Zerolon.
Hey, that's me. I'm Zerolon. I play Dr. Hobnall. You can usually find me on the 4 Cozy Cat Games channel, which is the numeral 4, Cozy Cat Games. We just started our Cyberpunk Red campaign over. We had a really good first session on Wednesday. Next session should be next Wednesday. Hopefully we continue with good stuff. And Roger at Mudfossil University actually reminds me a lot of my grandpa who passed away about a decade ago, except my grandpa actually liked to actually learn things and not just invent stuff.
There's a big distinction. All right, let's go on to, I suppose, Kip. We have to give him an intro.
Hi, I'm Kip Davis. I'm a biblical scholar and a specialist in early Judaism and the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I make content here on YouTube, and I live stream every Friday at 2 in the afternoon, and I was just on a live stream with CJ Cornthwaite. And now I'm here, and I'm playing Lieutenant Viscount Vrelax, who is the Gorn archaeologist and science officer aboard the Kongzi. And yeah.
And if you want to read the book that Dr. Kip stole from his dog and put his name on it, it's called God's Propaganda.
God's Propaganda.
And you can find it at all respectable book retailers.
You can.
I've been
And
there.
Amazon.
It's really good.
Thank
Well,
you.
yes, also disreputable?
Disreputable.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, we have last primarily because of alphabetic order. Actually, no, because they're on. I don't know what decides the order, actually, now that I think about it. Because I was going to say it must be alphabetical or something, but no, then Tiri should be higher than Zerolon.
No,
so
it's
I don't know, but anyway.
because Zerolon is in here as Dr. Hobnall. And he's in here as P.O. Billie. Yeah.
Oh,
It is
okay.
alphabetical, but it is by server name, which in this case starts with P for me and D for Dr.
Got it.
Hobnall,
Okay,
so I'm
yep.
lower.
That makes sense. All right, well, in that case, yeah, we got... Okay.
Also, people who have an active camera are higher up in the list than those who don't.
That's true. That is true. But we all do. So, Tiri, who are you? Who do you play? What's going on?
I'm Tirirana. I'm playing Petty Officer Billie, the helmswoman whale navigator, flying whale of the Kongzi. If you want to hear more of me, don't have a YouTube channel, but I'm doing podcasts with a couple of guys called The Auxiliary Unplugged, which you can find on Podbean or Spotify. Not on Apple though, because that costs more money.
Fair.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh my god, did you guys see my camera's normal today?
Yes, I did see that.
It is
That's the
flickering,
first
but
time. Well, always
Lieutenant
does
Matt the
that.
Navigator for $5 says, "I declare exterminatus on this world. Deploy the glitter torpedo." Yeah, that's way worse than a virus bomb.
Hey guys, special thing. This is Simon. He's one of the outside only cats, so it's very rare for one of them to make an appearance.
Aw. Hi, Simon.
He's cutie.
So he's not really an outside-only cat, is he?
He's inside. How do you manage that?
He just got fixed last week, so we've been bringing him in a little bit. He got to spend some time inside while he was recovering. So,
So he's
he is
formerly
This
outside-only
is not
cat.
an inside
Soon
out
to
cat.
be outside-only cat again.
Yeah. Temporarily inside.
But for
All
now,
right.
the inside cat.
All right, so you guys were out exploring the Shackleton Expanse when a distress call was received from the USS Ontario, which I need to remind everyone is named for Ontario, California, not the province in Canada. So, gotta make that clear.
Oh.
Because it's a California class ship.
You know, nobody here likes Ontario much anyways. Oh.
Well, then
There was
be
so-
glad.
There were so many fun California cities we could have used. Why
I'm
didn't
gonna
we use
write a
Isaacs? Or
I'm gonna write a book just to spite Kip out
I'm
of
pretty
this.
sure people offered some of those suggestions, but the majority.
Oh wait, I'm
went-
sorry. I'm sorry, Chesh. I'm sorry. Did you? Is that? Oh, do you live in Ontario? I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, Jeff doesn't live in California, I'm pretty sure.
It's true. Yeah, as far as I know, she does not live in Ontario, California.
I do not.
I don't know who
Ontario
does,
fact.
actually.
Ontario has a TA Trucks site on the east and west side of the freeway, like literally across the street. So as a trucker, when you get sent for fuel, you have to pay very close attention because if you go to the wrong one, you get billed for your own fuel.
Oh.
Wow.
Hmm.
That sounds expensive.
Yes, several $100s.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
never did that, but my co-driver did twice.
Apparently,
That
175,265 people as of 2020 live in Ontario, California. So good for them. All right. Anyway, enough about Ontario, California. You guys were exploring the Shackleton Expanse, cataloging nebulae, tracking, rogue comets and whatnot, when there was a distress call from the USS Ontario, the California-class ship assigned to Narendra Station, which is the local base of operation for the Federation and the Klingon Defense Force in the area. They are experiencing some kind of sensor drain as well as medical emergencies across the ship. And they are sending some medical logs that can be examined in a bit. So, what is the plan?
Our directives?
Oh, your directives for this are rescue the crew of the California. Of the Ontario.
Rescue the crew of the California. I'm a fan.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, that could be the name of a ship too. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we should. How far away is this? Like, how long are we gonna have?
So you could probably get there in one transwarp burst, which means that you probably have about an hour or so if you want to go fast.
I think we should go fast.
But how far is it in a unit? I would understand, like cubits or half giraffes.
It's like a whole lot of parsecs.
How many deer would it take? Okay, so we've got a ship that's got failing power and potentially failing life support, if I understood that.
Well, the medical logs were sent along, and there was no mention of life support as a system failing. Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says, "At least we don't have to rescue some outpost scientists."
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
They
There was
are
like,
the
"No, I
worst.
need my samples." It's like, we don't have time for your samples.
We have definitely
Like,
run
leave
into that
me,
before,
take the samples.
That sounds like a thing a lot of scientists I know would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you one of them?
I mean, look,
Are you looking in a mirror right now?
there's a reason that among the casualties in Mount St. Helens were included scientists who were like, "I'm gonna get closer."
And then that one guy who's like, I'm not leaving.
This is
Yeah.
a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm not going away.
Aw, it's a different kitty.
Oh, that's a void.
I bet you I could
That's
green
true.
screen that cat out of the frame. Like, just gone.
Yeah.
That's Fuzzy Noodle. Yeah, that's Fuzzy Noodle. She is absolutely a void.
All right, so you guys, if you decide to go fast, which it looks like that is Commander Va's recommendation, you have about an hour or so to do stuff like prep, study maybe the logs that were sent over, anything like that.
Should we all study the medical logs? Would that be a
Anyone
good
who would
idea?
like to may
Not
do
me.
so.
Absolutely.
I'm bad
not.
at medicine.
I feel like a doctor should do that.
Well,
I
it
mean, yes.
All right. Well, it is going to be a reason and medicine check.
Reason and medicine.
I bet that's not me.
Do any of my focuses apply? Like xenobiology or infectious diseases?
No. It's only difficulty 1 though, so don't worry too much.
He has 12 thread, and we have
That's
0
exactly what I can
momentum.
roll.
All right. So you have
Hey.
learned that there is some kind of attack happening that is affecting the brain's prefrontal cortex, and it's causing dorsal and ventral and the dorsal and ventral striatum, amygdala, and various other parts of the brain that I'm not going to try to pronounce because I can't remember how to do it. So it looks like what's happening is these parts of the brain need to be stimulated in order for the crew of the Ontario to function normally.
Interesting.
I'm going to put all of our medical personnel on figuring out how some way to do that, and I'm going to be very thankful that all of these alien species have the exact same brain anatomy.
Could I work with you? I want to make a brain fixing gun.
We should probably prep environmental suits to avoid our away teams and medical teams from getting infected themselves.
Thanks, Matt. Now I'm thinking of Futurama. Don't do it. What? Shoot myself with this memory gun so I can remember what I was.
All right. If anyone would like to do a reason and science check, they could also go over the sensor logs sent by the Ontario.
Let's do that.
I have no idea what that hand gesture from Chesh was supposed to mean.
Carry on, my wayward son.
There'll be peace when you are done? Okay. Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, this is a Romulan plot to turn Starfleet into flurfs. I mean, potentially. All right, with 2 successes, which, by the way, grants you a momentum, you have found out that what seems to have happened in your careful examination is that the Ontario came under attack from some kind of quasi-somatic aliens who are slightly out of phase with reality.
Were they all members of the Board of Peace?
No, that takes $1 billion, and there are no dollars anymore.
Maddie was actually 100% correct. It was, yes, do that thing, which is carry on my wayward son. In other words.
All right. All right, so that is about what you have learned from this.
All right, so we should be prepared for combat then, when we come out of hyper whatever.
Well, so these beings have been the crew has been attacked by out of phase dimensional aliens.
Yes.
And there's some kind of disease that is
medical condition.
Some kind of medical condition. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Is this
Do we
similar
know how
to
this
what
medical
we...
condition is communicated? Can we tell that?
So, from the medical logs, it seems like it is something that started to develop spontaneously across the ship, more or less simultaneously.
I'm assuming we're in, like, that room where we're all sitting around having this discussion about deciding what we're doing.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
I'm gonna go to Doulas and be like, hey, do you remember not too long ago when everybody was like seeing hallucinations and you obtained a ghost friend and we had to like shimmy our way out of that subspace dimensional bubble or something?
Yes, I do remember all of that.
Does any of this look familiar to that?
Hold on.
Not terribly, no.
My ghost friend.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your ghost friend is like, this doesn't seem familiar to me at all. Cool. Also, Stuck in the Liminal Lighthouse for $5 says, you can poke it with your steely knives, but you just can't deny the USS California. Thank you very much.
You can go, but you can never leave.
Now I need to actually make a USS California that's a prison ship.
Yeah.
It's a USS
well, I know what's in my next alien campaign.
California class.
No, it won't be California class. It'll be something else.
You can't have a California. You'd be doubling up on your
I'll find a class of ship from the Federation that uses U.S. state names as like the naming convention. So like maybe there's like a USS Virginia and a USS like, I don't know, Massachusetts or something. And then the California, assuming it's not already like an alpha cannon ship, will just be the prison ship.
I mean, you gotta be careful, because if you double up in your Californias...
That is named after U.S. states is probably a prison ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Let me give you some help, Dapper. In California, there is a city called City of California. And if you go to the website, it says California, City of California, California.
And if you were to have one of these ships,
great.
Guaranteed the one called Florida has Space Marines in it.
Yes, and it's full of gators.
And it's full of gators.
Yeah.
All Saurian crew. That's what it is. All Saurian crew. All right,
Because
so
we know that detailers have a really impeccable sense of humor.
all right. So unless there's any further things, we will fast forward to arrival in system.
And we are preparing for combat
Can
when
I
we
try
arrive
to
in the
make
system.
a fixed range gun?
Oh, are we doing red alert? Are we doing
Yeah,
yellow
they got
alert?
attacked by some subspace nonsense.
All right, we're
As far
doing
as
red
we
alert
know.
then.
Change the light bulb. Whoop whoop.
All right, we're red alert. All right, so the transwarp bubble collapses. The transwarp drive needs time to cool off. You won't be able to use it again for several hours, but it did get you to your destination quicker than any other method of travel you have available. So,
We got this
long-range sensors are picking up some debris fields as well as various nebulae, and the USS Ontario.
Scan.
You're
On
all
screen.
right.
We should scan, right?
We should scan.
All right. So what are you scanning specifically?
The thing.
Scan for
Which thing?
the ship, the Ontario.
Okay. Then in that case, let me get a control and con check, because that is some spaceship specific stuff going on there. And also the ship can assist with its sensors and science.
God, you're so fast.
All right.
What
Wow,
do you
that
do?
is.
Wait a second. That's the ship
Which one?
twice.
Which one counts?
The
That's
first one
ship,
counts.
Yeah.
The first one counts, but either way,
Yeah.
it's one, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it would have made a difference.
So who's doing my my control or reason? I'll say and con.
Ooh, control or reason.
But,
and con.
Really?
Control and command? That's me. Oh no, con.
No, command.
That's,
Con.
that's
Con
still
is
not bad.
Billie.
Control and
That'd be
con,
Billie.
I could do for 16, yeah.
Okay, you're higher
Would
than me.
Helm
I'm at 15.
operations or astronavigation as a focus work?
No. But you're still probably the best one for it.
Yeah.
Starship,
No question.
would Starship recognition or Starfleet protocol work?
Starship recognition.
I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. Yeah, that goes. That's fine.
Remember, guys, when making your focuses, make the most MacGuffin-sounding focuses you can.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Do we have momentum?
We have one moment.
Guess.
Well, you shouldn't, because I should have said scene call, but like whatever. I'll let you have it still.
Yay!
I will spend the one that we shouldn't have and use it.
Sweet.
That's 3.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey,
What was the difficulty
so let's
on
see.
this?
It was only 2, so you get 2 points of momentum. Jason Hyatt says the state-class assault cruisers were the first operational fast assault cruiser in Starfleet. All right, well there we go. I guess that's the answer to where the USS California would come in.
If you want to,
They
if you want
only
more from
ever
Jason,
built 50 of them.
All right, so
Jason
it
is
looks
one of my
like
players in Cyberpunk.
the ship is currently on life support. No, sorry, on life support. On reserve power, but life support is operational. The engines are not operational because that is not vital. Of course, gravity plating is operational because gravity plating is the absolute last thing to go.
Even
mostly
after
because
atmosphere and life support.
right, yeah, mostly because zero-G scenes are more expensive to film.
Yeah, which is why my racial bonus as a whale is so useless.
But it's got the full complement of life signs. You're seeing that I believe it has 314 life signs, all humanoids of various kind, and a few cetaceans because California classes have their own cetacean ops. So they all seem to be healthy, at least. No one is in no one seems to be running out of life sign. Because that's a thing that happens, apparently. Weak life signs. Oh no, they're dying. What does that mean?
Do they look the same as, how sometimes you have on Roll20, you have the bar around the outside of the character token, and the bar will deplete as it...
Yeah. As their life signs get weaker, the bar
take
starts to drain a
damage.
little bit.
They've got
Yeah.
HP bars with little names on top of them. It looks like the Marauders map, but with...
That is HP
health
bars,
bars.
yeah. Perfect.
With little health
Yep.
bars.
All right. Well, I think we should open a channel.
Yes.
All right, so you open a channel. It's all staticky, but Captain Tishen is there, and she looks up from her Calto game that she is playing on the bridge
Oh.
and says, "Oh, hello," and then she keeps placing little Calto pieces.
What kind of person is this, Tishen?
We dealt with
She
her
is
for a
the
while.
Vulcan captain of the Ontario.
This seems like what we could consider this, unusual behavior.
Highly unusual,
Seems like
particularly for a Vulcan.
Seems right.
I have
yeah.
Although
to get away in
Calto
an
is very
emergency
typical
situation.
for a Vulcan, as it
Right.
is a Vulcan game.
But playing it on duty, very atypical.
Right.
Very atypical.
Hello,
Um,
Captain. Your ship seems, we got a distress call and have arrived to lend assistance.
Oh, yep, thank you. She
Do you
keeps
have the brain virus?
placing? I don't think so. She keeps placing Calto pieces.
Captain, can you give us a report on the status of your ship?
Maybe. It's pretty bad.
Do you need something to make you go? Is that it? Or you okay
well,
there?
I think power's out for the engines, so, yeah, I guess so.
Right. Should we perhaps, Captain, maybe if we take one of them off of the ship, it'll...
Yeah,
Alleviate the
I'm gonna
symptoms.
message Hobnall, and I'm gonna be like, hey, excuse me, Dr. Hobnall, do you have a quarantine area set up for...
On this ship, Captain, 3.
Perfect. And then I go to Doulas.
Yeah.
Could you beam us up 3 individuals, one of them being the captain of the Ontario?
Not from this range, you can't.
Straight
Oh.
into...
Not from this range, I can't,
Oh.
Captain.
Be prepared to do that and send them straight into quarantine from their ship.
Excellent.
Do we need to go?
We're gonna have to
Can we get closer, or do we need to get a
Um,
shuttle?
Can we please get a scan for danger in the area as well as they were attacked?
Well, first, Lieutenant Matt, the Navigator, for $5 says she has lost all control. It would indeed seem like that, yeah. What are you scanning for? Hostile ships?
Yeah, hostile ships and what was it? Was it subspace that this issue was caused by in the report, or was it?
It didn't say subspace, but maybe.
Did it? What did it
Giant
say?
space amoebas.
Phasic,
It
right?
said they were out of phase with reality.
Out of
Like that-
phase with reality.
Like that
How do
episode
we
where
scan for
Ensign
that?
Rowe and Lieutenant Geordi thought that maybe they were ghosts.
Is it not?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, so
That
yeah,
was a good
that.
one.
So, if you could check like a bit of a spectrum, if you don't mind. Fralex.
All right, let's give a reason and science check on this one.
Oops, I did it twice, I think.
I'll take the
First
first
one,
one
yes,
because
I
I
did.
always
Yeah.
take the first one.
Um,
And this can be assisted by the ship's sensors and science.
0.
Nothing on that.
I have been tweaking the sensors to scan. If we know something is sort of out of phase, I'm like, I've reworked the sensor array to emit pulses that are exactly 90 degrees out of phase with what I imagine this thing is, so that it would create a negative interference pattern with anything else that's slightly out of phase.
Are you saying that you would like to spend 2 momentum to create an advantage of jury-rigged multi-phasic sensors?
Yeah, I sure would like to do that.
Okay, let's do that then.
But Maddie, are you modulating on frequency or amplitude?
Ooh.
Frequency, obviously, because I talked about creating an interference pattern that has to do with negative wave interactions. Hey, guys, I just described fundamentally how noise-canceling headphones work.
Yep.
So what we're doing is we're sending out a signal and we're looking for where it disappears, right?
All right. So, you should all now be able to see the area map. And Maddie, you do in fact detect 2 signatures, but they are hard to make out.
Okay.
So let me see if I can.
You said make out.
Ah,
Nah.
Maddie got one.
What? I've never done one of those before.
Maddie, those always go over Maddie's head, so it's nice. All right, so what you guys are seeing, and what I think the outside chat should be seeing at some point, is a little area map of this sector. But
At some point, he says, like, I'm not a professional and I'm not 3 steps ahead of this. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
He trusts me. That's what it is.
I mean,
That's
if I didn't
how
trust
I'm
you,
gonna
you wouldn't be
interpret it.
producing.
That's true.
All right, so the little spheres that you should be able to see towards the southeast of this map are the anomalies that Maddie has detected, but also your shields are up, right?
They are, yes.
We are at red alert, yes.
Well, they just took 1 point of damage. Oh no, there was no impact. They're just down a point.
Oh,
They were
okay.
drained somehow, and I need everyone starting. Well, actually, I don't really care about the order. I need everyone to give me a insight and command check, difficulty 1.
Okay. As I moved a point out of my insight and into my daring to max out daring because
Actually,
I
Professor Billie, don't bother with that one. I'm going to ignore your roll.
I have. Do we get a focus on this?
Pegajace, the Darwin mythicist, says watching 25 minutes behind at 1.75. Let's go!
Jason also. Jason in the chat
I'll
also
be right back,
said,
sorry.
Oh no, Chesh is a red shirt. Which is very funny because right now I'm wearing black and the black from Discord is all phased out, so I am all red because of the red alert.
It's true.
Nice.
All right. So
Can
let's
we
see.
do focuses for this?
What focus would you like to use?
What's happening?
You're seeing how bad things are about to be for you.
Composure.
I have a focus in how bad things are about to be.
From our previous host.
Listen, I have a focus in philosophy, and no matter how, like, it's fine.
I will let your composure focus help on this one.
Okay, thanks. All right.
Wow. All right. So let's see. Dr. Hobnall, you are fine, and we get a momentum. Lieutenant Vrelax, you're fine. Uh-oh. Commander Dulas,
Yeah.
I got bad news for you.
Yeah.
You start singing everything you say.
Amazing.
Perfect. I'm so happy about this.
But you're okay. And then Captain Telling, you're fine, and also gain 3 points of momentum because you rolled 4 successes on 2 dice. All right, all of you seem to have some
Composed.
kind of urge to stop working and do almost anything else.
And I'm like, that's
Excellent.
silly. I'm busy. I have things to do.
But so far, this is a manageable urge.
So far, mostly because all of you passed.
Gotcha. I see.
Although now Commander Dillis is in opera mode.
Bridge to engineering. Can you tell me why our shields are being drained?
Not at this time, Commander.
Did that just play over the speakers?
Well, in the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, in the bridge.
Oh, Maddie,
This
you're cutting
is-
out a little bit. I don't know if you're
You're
overpowering the
leaning
mic or what.
she's
Okay.
leaning too close to the microphone.
Okay, holding back. To it now.
A little better.
It was a little better. I don't know
Okay.
what's up. It might just be that you have to go a little lower on the singing because it was mostly the highest notes that seemed to cut out a little bit. So
Okay.
you gotta
One
go
of those
for a gauge
famous
sound.
non-singing microphones.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know that we have enough information to make a decision about those things. So, I think we should get closer to the ship to effectuate a rescue.
Meanwhile, I'd like to make some sort of task roll to determine the source of what I'm anticipating as a power drain.
Okay,
I'm gonna
to be
look
fair,
over-
Maddie, I do appreciate the singing, but you don't have to do it as out of character.
Out of character.
No, I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm gonna look over at Commander Vaughn and be like, well, at least she's not shit. And then I'm gonna contact Hobnall and say that, hey, I think Doulas has the bug. You wanna go check her out?
Dr. Hobnall is currently experiencing technical difficulties, and please stand by because he'll be right back with us.
I think he's sleeping. Honestly,
I doubt it. Maybe.
I'm
He's having
concerned
an
that
error
the pipe is
2012.
going to fall out of his mouth
Yeah, it's
and
Discord.
start a
lagging.
fire.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says Lieutenant Commander Dulles is about to break up with her possessive boyfriend in a big musical number.
Which possessive boyfriend? 7 of 9
Yeah,
or the ghost?
7 of 12, thank you.
Oh, sorry, 7 of 12 or the ghost.
Yes.
Listen, it's complicated between Tak and I. We're just yoga buddies.
We're
Sure.
your Pilates
At one
buddies.
time.
I'm your yoga
Yeah, that-
buddy.
She can have more than one
Oh,
yoga
you-
buddy.
Yoga buddy.
Getting into all the difficult poses.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yes. Well, sitting here getting our shields drained seems like an ill-advised move. And we definitely need to be closer to the ship in order to do anything. And closer to the ship is also closer to those disturbances, which may allow us to get a better fix on what they are.
Yeah, I think we stick to our plan.
I for real, because I think this got lost in the singing. I for real did want to investigate what's going on with the shields.
Oh, yes. Why don't you give me let's see. Give me a well, actually, first, I'm going to spend 2 threat. And I'm going to say that before you make this task, I would like you to make a presence and command check. Difficulty 2.
We have 4 momentum.
I'd like to spend a momentum, please.
How much? Okay.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, there's bad news. You go to start scanning, and instead, collapse with a horrible, horrible headache that is mostly incapacitating.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh no! I was about to get to use one of my traits for the first time ever.
I had to ruin it.
Come up. It's called I Know My Ship. And when I attempt a task to determine the source of a technical problem on my ship, I get to add a bonus d20, and that's never come up.
Sorry.
Unlucky.
I mean, presumably someone else is an engineer.
I mean, I assume the people in engineering are calling the medical and getting you attention and et cetera, et cetera.
Hopefully.
That is an interesting assumption.
Unless they don't. Well, I mean, they.
It is one you.
I mean, we're all feeling great urges to do other things right now, aren't we? All of us are experiencing that.
I mean, I on the bridge have no idea what's happening in engineering unless I'm told. So far as Commander Va is concerned,
oh, that's fair.
We should just keep flying towards the ship.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Also,
we're
Dr.
we're sticking with our
Hobnall is
plan.
now experiencing Windows updates, everybody.
There's a
Hey.
waveform that happened right now.
Yep, of course, because Windows updates is always at the least convenient opportunity.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Yep. There was one time I stopped alive because my computer was starting to crash, and I had to restart. And yep, Windows updates. That was fun. Just trying to desperately text at my chat with my phone, like, "Don't worry, the computer's restarting."
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No.
Yeah.
Did you end up doing a Dapper's a Professional for that one?
No, because
That's
it's
not
not my
Dapper's
fault. My
fault.
computer
Yeah.
started crashing.
It's your fault you didn't do your Windows update before you started your stream.
That's assuming
Still
Windows
got a
told
point.
him he needed to update.
Yeah, there is that too. They like to be sneaky about it.
They do, that's true. They do that. They do.
All right, so what is the plan? So I will let you now know about the map. So the nebulae are a navigation hazard. They require they're going to require an actual navigation like piloting check to get out of and go to the right space. But they're not going to cause direct harm. The asteroid fields will cause direct harm. And space is 2D, so no, you can't go up or down. So I don't know why.
It's just
anyone would-
infinite.
Look, if you haven't watched enough Star Trek or played enough Battlefleet Gothic to know that space is flat and 2D, then I don't know what's going on.
Just planets are round, but space is flat.
Well, I say that we fly towards the ship. I don't know if we're like we're using combat maneuvers because we're on a
We are
tactical map.
about to start doing
Okay.
that, yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
well then
I
in
think
that
we
case-
maintain. Yeah, I think Val and I are on the same page. We maintain our original plan because we don't necessarily know that anything is happening to Doulos, and stuff happens to Doulos all the time. So we're probably
Right.
kind of used to it.
That's true.
And
So-
and if our ship starts going down, then we might be transitioning from we're gonna rescue the ship to we're gonna get the crew off that ship and get out of here.
Right.
Hmm.
I agree. So I think that's what we do, and we send Billie on that task.
Oh, hey, the doctor's back. Dr. Hobnall, you have not been contacted by anyone, in case you're wondering.
Oh, great, cool,
Oh,
cool,
whoops.
cool, cool.
Good.
Yeah, Dr. Hobnall's like,
You're-
oh, that's great.
You're muted, dude.
Yeah, you're muted. You're still muted.
Okay, now I'm not muted.
Yes.
You're not.
It's good because apparently the doctor's lab equipment decided to restart like 6 times, update 4 different times, and then it completely just. Although when it came
Damn.
back, it had a really nice space scene on the login screen.
LCARS
my
updates,
God.
the worst.
Oh,
In
no.
canon, your lab software had to do an update.
Yeah. Yeah, Starfleet pushed through the new LCARS update at the worst possible time.
God damn it.
iLab had the audacity to upgrade their computers this time last year, and I couldn't work for 4 months because nothing worked.
Oh,
Holy cow.
jeez, that's rough.
Wow.
Damn. And yeah, Borgenpori says Goblin Queen Chess, sorry, does have a point here. She often has a point. That's why I keep her around.
I'm helpful, usually.
Yeah. I'd say at least half the time.
At least 50% of the
Oh,
time I exist, I am relatively useful.
Fun fact: because my Stream Deck boots before my screen, I get my Dapper render button before my Windows is actually up.
Yay!
All right. So, you have 2 spaces that you can go into. You could go into the asteroid field, where you will very easily be able to get out of it. But you might suffer some hits from asteroids. Or you could go into the nebula, where you could hang out, but whether you come out in the place that you wanted to is a little bit up in the air.
I'm going to
So-
leave that to Billie. I think Billie can
And
make that
if we
decision.
use the impulse maneuver, which requires a power, we can move anywhere in long range, which would be 2 zones, I believe.
Yes, you could do that. If you pass through the nebula, you will need to take a check to see if you exit it correctly, and it will be harder to avoid the asteroids if you go zoom in through them.
That makes sense.
Yeah. The question is with how these sectors are laid out here, could we go from nebula to nebula, or would we have to cross?
Yeah,
The
you can go
asteroid
directly.
field
You
anyway.
can go across that little like single point there and do like a 4 corners thing. It's fine.
Okay. So
Look,
what
this is a
kind of check would that-
haphazardly rearranged
Yeah.
grid, so like I don't know. Metageeky for $5 says Hobnol has a weird interest in games. Upgrading software is fun. He just achieved a full Dan driver rehashment of the isolinear bio and virus check.
Uh-huh.
And we only need one more super chat, and we have a refill.
So
Ooh.
what kind of check would that be for not hitting asteroids or for not getting lost in the nebula?
All right, so basically it'll be an evasive maneuvers check, but if you pass it, you just won't hit the asteroids. So it's going to be a daring and con difficulty 2, if I remember correctly, for evasive maneuvers.
It's
And,
1 for
George-
evasive action.
Is it 1? Okay, it's difficulty 1.
Okay.
Are you doing impulse, or are you just? Because if you're doing impulse, it will actually go up to difficulty 2 for go fast.
But that should still be a relatively good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 3 momentum
I'd say
as
do
well.
it.
Actually, we might have 6 because Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says, but the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah. I guess I'll use impulse and just move these 2 spaces.
All right, give me that daring and control check.
Con.
Sorry, daring and con. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about today. I never know.
You're a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar.
That's how.
Yeah,
that's what
I
you say
don't
right before you get
want to get
impaled.
harpooned. That is a very traumatic memory for me, please.
All right, we got 3 points of momentum. You get a difficulty 2, daring and con.
I will spend 1 momentum.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, and remember, going to impulse does cost an energy, and that
Already
is
took it.
2. Okay, that is 1 more success. Next, that disturbance that Maddie found with her rearranged whatchamacallit has
disturbing.
moved. Now, technically, we're going in combat order, although we're not actually technically in combat right now. But would anyone else like to take an action in this combat round?
As the captain, is there anything I can do?
You can rally, which generates momentum. You can direct, which gives someone else an order. You can create an advantage, which would give us some bonus. You have to dream that up, though.
I'm going to give. I remember I was giving an order to Doulas before she started singing. We do know she started singing, though.
Yeah.
You do.
Okay, then I'm going to give an order to Hobnol to check on Doulas. Which is what I was doing before she even had a headache anyway.
All right.
I mean,
So-
let's be honest. Check on Doulas because she's doing something weird. It's just kind of like part of the medical procedures. We do it every 5 minutes.
Right?
It's true.
Doulas brain check-ins because she's a betazoid as well.
All right. So, Dr. Hobnall, give me a difficulty 2 presence and command check real quick.
We have 3 momentum.
You're
I don't
good.
need it.
All
We're
right.
fine anyway.
You manage to get down there, and you find Commander Doulas, who has started to wake back up from her headache, and is now continuously humming to herself various tunes and not doing any work.
Oh yes, we're scanning that brain. There's something brain here. We're scanning it.
Oh, there's something brain!
All right, that is Commander Hobnall's. Well, actually, getting there is not going to take up the whole turn. Give me a let's see, a difficulty 3 reason and medicine check. You do still have 3 momentum, and you can opt to put it up to 6 whenever you want. So, you know, don't be shy.
Does xenobiology or infectious diseases or investigation work?
I'll let investigation work because I probably shouldn't have let you grab something that broad anyway. But whatever, it's fine. I don't care.
I assume it's specifically medical investigation.
Whatever, I'm letting you have it.
I'll spin a momentum and roll 3 die.
Okay. Hey, there you go. You got it. All right. So it turns out that what happened was that Maddie's brain has become far too dependent on prefrontal cortex stimulation, and when she apparently wasn't getting enough from just singing, she started to shut down a bit.
Ooh.
You could fix it with a quick stimulant, but it won't last very long.
I have a quick fix temporary. We'll go with just to for the quick fix, but we'll keep scans up the whole time just to see if we can figure out exactly what's going on.
Maddie, you are functional again. You have to keep singing, but yeah, you've.
Thanks, Doctor. That feels much better.
Commander Dulas, your brain's foobar. I'm scanning it. I'm sorry this just keeps seeming to happen to you, but
well, I need to figure out what's going on with the shields, and you should probably figure out what's going on with us.
yeah, I'm
can I
just
have
Also-
scans
the
on Dulas the
stimulants
whole
for
time.
later, please?
Also, looking around engineering, most people have started to do things like various dance moves or musical numbers. A few of them seem to have started playing tic-tac-toe on various screens.
Oh, that's really odd.
It all sounds very
Captain,
normal.
Yes.
We seem to have a medical emergency of some sort going on. Is any of the bridge acting odd?
I look around. How's everybody feeling?
Not yet.
Seems like everybody's okay here.
Captain, I would recommend we go on a ship-wide alert. Engineering is behaving very strangely. They're all doing random, weird, non-work
Excuse me.
tasks, and seem to be pretty engrossed in it.
By the way, the comms officer, who is Ensign something or other, says, "I'm doing great," but you can see that the comms station definitely has solitaire open.
When 01 says everyone in there, it's odd. Everyone engineering is doing other stuff, and I'm like, oh, so a normal day in engineering. then.
That
Well,
guy's
Captain,
playing Galaga. How do you see these screens?
It doesn't appear that transporting the individuals off the other ship will cure them.
Seems that way. Is there an inoculant we can make for this? Or maybe something that we can put in the air?
By the way, I'm going to say that turn has passed, and this orb is going to move here.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll address the tactical officer, ensign, whomever, and ask, how confident are we that our phasers will affect something that's out of phase with reality?
What species is this guy?
That's a great question.
So if we can't figure it out, I'm going to go benzite.
What's benzite?
They're the blue ones with the little catfish barbels and the little like vape thing that they're always vaping from.
Benzite sounds cool to me.
All right, so he goes.
I don't like those guys.
I'm pretty confident that we wouldn't be able to affect them with phasers.
I see. Okay. Captain,
Not
we
with
might...
that attitude.
We don't know whether this attack is intentional yet or not.
Yes.
Maybe we can find a way to communicate with these creatures?
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. Absolutely. Is there a frequency we can match?
Let me pull up my Technobabble list.
Wait, we're allowed to have lists?
So the second edition rule set has a Technobabble generator, which I did drop. I dropped in the chat.
The first edition engineering and security sourcebook also has a Technobabble generator.
Oh, that's amazing. I've been doing mine the hard way.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator
I know,
for $5
and I
says,
love it.
Are any of the crew acting odd more than normal? There is that.
Well, one of the actions we can do in combat is to launch a probe, right?
Yep.
And that
absolutely.
reduces the difficulty of sensors and stuff and makes our scans effectively closer. So maybe we launch a probe and use that probe to get better resolution on our sensor readings to get a better idea of what out of phase means. And then with that information, we amplify the multiphasic quantum flux coils, tie that into the communication array, and use that to communicate across this phasic difference.
Wow.
I paid attention in engineering class in academy when I was teaching it and taking it.
Both times for each.
The bonuses of having done everything twice, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds perfect. Make it so! My best Picard impression.
So I'll use my turn to take over the override, do the override task and do a task from a different station.
Right.
And launch a probe. But that doesn't require a roll. So
Yeah.
we have launched a probe, and that probe is at one of the two. For specificity, we'll go to the closer of the two phasic thingies.
Okay, we'll just say it's this one down here at directly south of you, if you will.
Yeah, one zone
All
versus
right.
two.
So in the next turn, this one goes here, and then I'm spending 2 momentum to maintain the initiative. And let's see. Then I will spend another threat to gain an extra die on roll. And still roll a 17, a 17, and a 16.
Hey!
Oh.
Can we tell what this roll was
Jesus.
for?
So you see power levels start to fluctuate, but then that fluctuation dissipates and you're back to where you were. So yeah.
I would like to spend my turn investigating a power drain with a specific eye at the shields.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to spend another 2 threat to make this condition with the whole prefrontal cortex thing a little bit worse and say, Maddie, you can still attempt this task, but you need to describe to me what you're doing to make it so that you're stimulating your prefrontal cortex enough to get this going.
Okay.
You feel like you need to do something fun.
Okay, I feel like I need to do something fun.
Yep.
Excellent. So what Dulas does is, everybody gather round. It's time to, have a...
Disney sing along.
No, we're going to all spill the tea. I want you all to tell to me the story of your best romance.
So many HR complaints.
You gave a second chance. I need the tea. I need it now. No, really, I think I need this somehow. So I get everybody to come over. I have them to tell me their best gossip while I fix things.
I like how Maddie has voluntarily decided to also sing in Limerick. Just
Yep.
I was just trying to rhyme and my brain was panicking.
You could just go with I'm going the extra mile, Maddie.
I am, yes.
All right.
I am, always.
All right. So remind me again what the task was you were trying to do. I'm sorry. I had fun with that though.
I noticed that there was a power fluctuation. I've put together that I think that's related to what's going on with the shields, how they just dropped. We lost a point of shields without an attack. So I think there's something trying to drain our power, and I want to make that not happen, or at least figure out what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see. You can use your trait there to get a free d20.
Okay.
This is going to be a difficulty 3 check, and it's going to be we're going to go daring and engineering because you got to go fast, and you got to also pay attention to all the T.
Yeah, daring and engineering. I love it. Does my electroplasma power systems focus apply?
Yes,
Okay, and what was the difficulty?
3, and you already have 2 successes.
Amazing, and I already have a bonus die, so easy day. Hey,
All right, well then that is 2 more points of momentum on the board. So it does seem like this was in fact a directed energy drain coming from one of those anomalies that you've detected.
okay. It's like, oh, everyone pause, because Commander Va will be mad if she knows I'm doing this. And then hit my combat and say, Captain Tenalia, it seems as though the things that we can see outside are trying to drain our energy. I'm gonna work on stopping that.
Okay, thank you.
At which point,
to the
Captain
story.
Tenalia is also overcome with a desire to do something fun and cannot concentrate on anything else. So, what's the captain? What are you doing?
I rolled so well. What do I think is fun? I like bullying tack. Bullying tack is fun.
Yeah, Tack is currently regenerating.
Okay.
You want to knock things off shelves?
I like to play with yarn, but like not like the ball, but like cat's cradle. I like to pull it apart and make different like shapes. And
Do you maybe have some yarn in your ready room?
I definitely have yarn in my ready room. Definitely have yarn in my ready room.
So I'll assume that you go and get the yarn from your ready room.
Yeah. I just
And
get
now
up
that you're
and walk
playing
away.
Cat's Cradle with the yarn, yeah, now you can make command decisions, but only while you're playing Cat's Cradle.
So I'm playing with that. We're still trying to open communications with these things. Can we see them? Are they visible?
Not physically. You can figure out where they are on sensors, though.
Okay.
Well, we have that probe near the one so that we can hopefully use our sensors to get a better idea of how to communicate with them. That was the plan.
And if it's draining our systems, then it's also likely that that's exactly what happened to the Ontario, and the Ontario has its systems drained, and that one might be going in for another bite.
I'm going to say that this has been long enough to declare an extra move here, and this orb is going to come in here.
I'm worried about transporting people because we turn them into energy, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we have Lieutenant Vrelax do a sensor sweep? Take the sensor sweep action, and the goal being to set up our communications or our attempt to communicate with these things.
Are plasma torpedoes energy?
I mean, they are energetic, sure.
Could we do a drive-by drop a couple?
Torpedoes, but
there is a problem for Lieutenant Vrelax, and it is that he has run off to the holodeck to begin his what was it that you called it, Lieutenant Vrelax?
It's I have it written down because
he's very
yes.
Which is far too complicated to do anything else with. So, unfortunately, Lieutenant Vrelax has abandoned his post to run to go majectulating, because for some reason, when I asked people to list what some of their hobbies were to prep you guys for this, Kip decided that his hobby was too complex to even describe.
It's just too much.
So Kip, what I'm going to have to say
I was getting ready for a stream.
If you want to stop majeculating fast enough to actually do a sensor sweep, which you could reroute some sensor controls into the holodeck for, I'm going to need you to take a difficulty for presence and command check. You do have 3 momentum.
All right, and I will use them. Did you say presence and command?
Yes.
And how much momentum do I have?
You have
3
momentum.
Did you say?
You could use all 3 to get 4 dice.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And we have a refill.
And am I doing? Sorry, what am I doing? This is just moving the.
This is
moving
getting
the-
yourself into a state where you can stop with all the complex cremajeculating long enough
Got it.
to concentrate
Okay.
on work. Because apparently the only thing you do for fun is so
feel like
complicated.
it's very complicated. All right.
I am just imagining that he's doing like the lizard push-ups,
Ouch.
and it's just like very ceremonious.
I mean, it looks like that.
Wonder
Possibly.
if it's necessary to get slathered in peanut butter every time.
So yeah,
But
when
bull
you
testicles are involved.
call in Kip, Lieutenant Vralax currently is eating a bull testicle while covered in peanut butter and doing what looks like push-ups, but with lots of extra motions that make it far more complicated.
And it's very impressive because I've got one
Only
arm,
one hand, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
it's
have
true.
2 arms, only one hand. One hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you do
Yeah.
push-ups, you only use the one arm.
And he
Always,
seems
of course,
very
like everyone.
distracted.
Very. These are damn tasty bull testicles.
But also, Commander Vaughn, Dr. Hobnall, you also have the irresistible urge to do fun things, lest your brain be understimulated. What's Commander Vaughn doing?
Well, Va being on the bridge around everyone else is going to first attempt to work through her like motions with her sword,
Right.
which she does to relax and for fun.
Okay.
So that's the first attempt she's going to make. And then like if nobody's manning the sensor station now, then Va's going to go do it.
Okay. And I'm gonna just assume that, like, while you're using it one-handed, you're making like fake sword strikes to the other side.
Right, yeah. So I'm like
Okay.
making a sword strike with my hand and then tapping on the you know. Right, yeah.
Dr. Hobnall, what are you doing for fun?
I am currently banging on the holodeck doors that Kip has because Vralax is in my holodeck and I need to go through a medical mystery holodeck right now so I can write a review of it. Also, I asked my wife to refill my whiskey. This is what wifey brings me for a glass of whiskey.
Wow. Also, there's more than one holodeck, you know.
Accessible.
This is a big ship.
Yes,
Clearly
but
Yeah,
this
fuck
is
you.
The one I
This is my holodeck.
I
Oh.
but I also know that for Doulos, a stimulant helped. So I think I'm going to go ahead and zap myself with a stimulant real quick, just because if I'm going to test it, it might as well be on myself.
All right. Petty Officer Billie, I have good news for you.
Okay.
Cetacean Ops seems largely unaffected. It could be that you playful cetaceans down there are actually really good at stimulating your own prefrontal cortex and making a game out of more or less anything, which means you and the other whales are largely the only fully capable crew people left on the ship.
All right, Billie, you gotta
Everyone
save
else
us.
is at best handicapped severely or just completely gone.
Sounds awesome, man. Pass me the pufferfish.
Let's go! DUI incoming. This you
All
were
right,
made
but
for
I'm going to
this.
say it has been a new round and is now the point where you could make another navigation check. You are currently in a nebula, which means that unless you make a difficulty 2 reason and con check, you will come out at a random place.
Okay. So yeah, I will do reason and con. Astro
We're at 0
navigation
momentum,
is
but
a
we could be at
focus-
6 momentum.
is
And
a
yes,
focus
astro
of
navigation.
mine. So the question is, do we want to use the momentum refill, or should I just give Dapper a threat?
We may as well. I mean, we're at
Let's
0.
use it,
We're
otherwise
never
we'll forget.
going
Yeah.
to get more than 6 out of it. Chat.
But
All right.
yeah, I will spend 1 momentum to get 3 dice, and then hope for the best.
All right, that is you're
Looks
back
good.
up to 6 momentum. Which space would you like to go into?
Yeah, we want to go over here, even if the anomalies are there.
Okay. All right. I am going to spend 3 threat to get 2 extra dice because I'm sad about having failed last time. All right. All right. This is in fact a success, but only barely. So that's good. For me. All right. Let's see. The ship loses 5 points of shields and 2 points of energy as one of the anomalies blasts at you. It blasts some kind of energy drain thing at you, and it lowers your shields and drains 2 energy out.
All right.
Yes, it's cold moonlight. It's negative energy.
Exactly. Yep, they harness the power of the flat Earth moon to shoot it at you.
Can we open a hailing frequency? And see
Well,
if-
so we're trying to do that, right?
Yeah.
So what
Well, that
task?
could be. Oh, sorry.
I was asking, what tasks do we need to do to figure out how to communicate with these things? I don't know if
Alright,
it's
so in order
censored
to
or-
Make an attempt.
So, Commander Dulles could use a. It's going to actually end up being difficulty 4 because of all the nonsense going on, but she could do a difficulty 4 reason and engineering to get the communications array to realign its quantum field matrix in order to create a multiphasic transmission through infraspace.
Then I will use my command thing to tell her to do that. Can
Well, she could just take a turn.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to do anything else, so I'm going to tell her to do it for my turn.
Well,
Enough,
the,
I guess.
the advantage to that is then you get to assist them with your command skill.
Yes,
Ah.
and I want to know if my focus for diplomacy will do anything for this. I'm helping.
No, but you can still roll presence and command to added success,
No.
which is, I'm assuming, one of your best rolls, right?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm helping, right? This is a helping. It's helping.
Yeah.
All right. I'd also like to point out,
I helped.
so that's a help, that most of these next few tasks could also be accomplished by Petty Officer Billie at a lower difficulty, because she is doing just fine.
She's having a good time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So should I take this role, or Billy, do you want to do it?
If Billie
can,
does it,
can do it.
you only need 2 successes.
Tell me that I should do it, and I will do it.
Reason and engineering.
Though
How's your
to
reason
be
and engineering?
fair, my reason and engineering is 11.
You only need 1 success if you do it. I think that's
And we
probably
have
good.
6 momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you doing it?
Why don't
Yeah.
you give it a shot? Because I can always try. Like,
How many momentum would you like to spend on this? Knowing that you only need 1 success.
Yeah, I'll spend 1 because that gives me a bigger chance. But yeah, that's
All right. Let's see what we got. You're back up to
Nice.
6 momentum. You did it. It actually, yeah, that's pretty good. All right. So what happens is Commander Dulles is too engrossed in all the tea spilling going on down in engineering, and Petty Officer Billie has been listening in and decides that she is going to have to do this because no one else is going to do it, and so she manages to remotely reconfigure the quantum phase array on the communication system. And so now you can open a channel to the quasi-somatic aliens, which is a phrase that's in this book here that I'm using.
Ooh.
While this is happening, Commander Va is realizing the calisthenic kata thing she was doing is not sufficient. So she's surreptitiously pulled up a Dabo app on her tablet and is trying to like kind of play Dabo, but like down where nobody can see it, you know?
Give me a presence and security check here.
I'm really good at those.
It's gonna be difficulty 2.
All right, I will use. Is this specifically to hide what I'm doing?
It is.
Oh my god.
Okay, excellent. Then Kelva, my favorite past symbiote, was a smuggler who did a little bit of like espionage on the side sometimes. And so I want to focus in subterfuge.
Sure.
Okay.
A focus in hiding what you're doing on your cell phone.
Exactly.
Every time Jordan does
From
this,
your
I
boss.
think of like a Family Guy style cutaway gag.
Exactly. Yeah, that's 100% what's happening.
By the way, Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, "Hey, Commander, what if we reconfigure the solar matrix in parallel for endothermic propulsion?" That sounds like a great idea. All right,
so I used 1 momentum.
Okay, well, you got it back. So the good news is you saw that you were about to get a Dabo and managed to quickly turn off the audio on your pad right before the Dabo hit. And if you had not succeeded, then yes, there would have been an audible Dabo from your pad.
Is there like
Wonderful.
a not safe for work animation that goes along with that?
Well, it's on the cusp of safe for work.
It's safe for work, but not for school.
Yeah, it's got some very scantily clad Dabo girls that pop up, and they're very excited, and the jiggle physics are on point.
Nice.
Lieutenant Math
I wanna
Navigator
point
for
out-
$2. Oh, sorry.
I want to point out this is an app Va had available, already
Right.
pulled up and like
Yeah.
ready to go. So
Oh yeah.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $2 says, "Some light espionage." Yes. All right, so I am going to say that has been a turn, and I am going to use 1 point of threat to roll an extra die because the other orb is going to be trying to shoot at you there, and that is also a success.
Don't.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
No.
Oh no!
Stop.
Your shields go down by 5, and so does your energy.
Ooh.
Those damn sporbs.
Yeah, so I'm using an energy drain where, like, if I roll a special, then you get energy drain. I rolled.
Oh
rolled
boy. That's a lot
Whoa.
of special.
Yeah,
shields are at
including-
10%.
including 2 of my own 3D printed ones.
Very nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons we're still doing first edition, is so that I have an excuse to use my 3D printed dice.
Can we now open that channel?
Yes, you may.
Captain?
Stop.
So I'll say Cap, she says stop, like right.
I'm
Unidentified
distracted by my
beings.
thing.
I am Commander Va of the USS Kongzi. Please identify yourself.
Stop the sucky.
And stop murdering us.
All right. So you hear back a whole lot of static and nonsense, but then it seems like the universal translator is slowly locking on, and you get a response that seems a bit garbled, but more or less stating that this is our sovereign territory.
Oh no.
I see. Okay. We weren't aware that there was an intelligent species that claimed this territory, so this incursion was completely accidental.
And then the response comes back confusingly, accidental but delicious.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right. As the diplomat that I am, I will step in and do my I'm important. I'm the captain standing up. Fix my shirt thing that they all do.
Yes, the Picard maneuver. The other
Picard.
Picard maneuver.
Yes. While I'm still fiddling with my ball of yarn in one hand and holding the ball itself in another hand, doing a David Bowie flip.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't actually David Bowie. They had another guy come in behind him and put his arms through fake sleeves.
Yes, I did know that.
Wow.
Yeah, I love
That's
the
pretty
videos
cool.
of that.
Yeah. Turns out David Bowie was not actually some kind of crazy magician.
I am going to say, this is Captain Tanelia of the USS Kongzi, member of Starfleet. Now that we know you're here, we may be able to provide you with plenty of energy that is equally as delicious as if you allow us to get out of your territory.
But you're doing it now.
But if you keep doing it now, you're going to run out, and then you won't have any more.
We'll sleep.
And then when you wake up?
Someone else will be here.
But what if there was a guarantee?
There is a guarantee. Someone always shows up.
Eventually, sure.
Yeah.
But what if it was on
What?
time?
What if we could tell you where there's even more energy?
We do with more.
What if we knew where there was tastier energy?
Tastier how?
It has a much more umami flavor.
That does not seem to get much of a reaction.
It's more.
We added miso to the energy.
Yeah. What is a good? It's brighter. And has more spectrum.
Misonic particles?
Do they have
That's
a
probably
preferred
thing
energy
in
type?
Star Trek.
Well,
I'm
so
trying to think of it in like light terms.
Maddie, you're getting a sort of telepathic impression from these aliens that is, yeah, hungry, but like hungry in the sense of like having fun eating a nice fancy chef's meal as opposed to like ravenously starving and guzzling down whatever looks vaguely edible sort of feeling. Seems like these aliens are less ravenous energy vampires and more like just having a good time, sucking energy out of whatever happens to come around.
It's a dessert stomach thing.
I respect that. I feel like
I mean,
Too close to the bridge.
go.
go.
You say while playing Dabo.
guys, they're not starving. They're just having a great time.
Can
Maybe
make
we
our
can.
energy not taste good.
What if we temporarily shut down all of our energy systems,
I think that's
and then they just go away, and then we boot up and leave?
It did seem like they were leaving the Ontario alone when we got here, right?
Well, maybe.
Okay.
The Ontario's on reserve power.
Right.
Can we use our quantum torpedoes to create a more tasty energy source out there, shut down our power, and lure them away? Also, I guess I could point out too, we have a secondary reactor.
We do.
We could kick out one reactor.
Eject a warp core?
Eject a warp
one of
core?
them.
Twice.
We could eject one of them and have them go after that while we shut down until they're gone, then boot up on our secondary reactor and tow the Ontario out.
Yes, let's do that. Also, is there anything that Doulos can do to make the reactor more inviting? Like maybe it's pulsing, maybe it's doing a disco thing.
Or it explodes.
Can I do a disco ball? No, can I use the knowledge that I gained from adapting the sensors earlier to make an educated guess about the kind of frequency of what they think is what would be yummy?
You make a difficulty 3 reason and science check, although Lieutenant Vrelax might want to do that instead, I'm not sure. Or it would be difficulty 1 for Petty Officer Billie.
We have 6 momentum.
Yeah, somebody else do reason science, because my reason and science is a 12.
But they will get the reason I'm lowering the difficulty as a result of your successful modifications, though.
My reason and science is also 12.
Well, you only need 1, though.
But you only need 1, and I need 3.
And what about Kip? Kip would need 3. What's your reason science?
15.
Well, what do you guys think?
So,
Kip at 15 needing 3, or Billie? Also,
Billie.
I'll allow the ship's computers and science to help with this.
think Billie should do it. I think the whale's gonna save us
Yeah,
all.
I think that sounds like the smarter thing.
Commander Va got to the ship first.
Unbelievable.
So, reason and science.
Also, Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says, a Bajoran Krogan slowly steps into frame
Nope.
with tears in his
Not this
eyes. Oof. Yeah, so you don't have a good idea how to modify the warp core, but you do also notice that the time of the strange behavior from the crew... No, we didn't. You do realize, though, that the energy drains that the ship has been getting did not start happening with the odd behavior. They actually came after the odd behavior. So it looks like they're not directly the same thing.
Okay. So, does that help us?
Well, it's certainly information. And it does also mean that getting any kind of power drain away might not solve all of the problems on the ship, although it would certainly make it easier to tow a ship away.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know how we can make the energy more appealing. I don't think that's how it works.
Make it do a disco dance.
Let's focus on one problem at a time. Problem one, get these things away from the ship so we can tow ourselves to safety. If we're still distracted, we can solve that problem after.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I'm going to declare that there has been a turn, and so this orb is just going to go and get closer to the Ontario, and then Lieutenant Matt for the Navigator for $2 says, "But I thought new information couldn't be created." Jeez, get out of here!
Ah, boo! Boo this man! Boo!
Using creationism, like we haven't already mentioned flat Earth.
Borg Emporium says the important question to be asked here is how did these guys bone? We haven't even instigated the Trigan protocol for these weird energy-eating amoebas.
You haven't. Oh, also, Maddie.
Yeah.
There's definitely more than two presences around. So, there's two sensor anomalies, but there's way more than two minds that you're sensing from these aliens.
Okay.
It seems like those sensor anomalies might be analogous to ships.
Okay. I go ahead and communicate that.
I don't know what that means.
I saw a bumper sticker yesterday on a car that said evolutionists do it with increasing complexity.
Statisticians do it with models. All right, so eject the core.
Do it!
All right.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
All right, that is going to be a difficulty
excited.
3 control and engineering check, or difficulty 1 if Billie does it.
We have 6 momentum. Use the momentum.
Use much of it.
Control and engineering, I would have 13.
Okay?
And-
Do you want to use some momentum?
I
Chat-
would like
6.
Chat gave it to us. We may as well use it.
Yeah.
How much?
I'll use 3 momentum to make sure that we
Also,
don't
I
explode.
threw the
Does this-
I threw the bumper sticker up in Kongzi chat.
Does
I'll put it in general so everybody can see it.
Does the ship get a roll with this?
Structure and engineering is what we're going to go with.
That's an
The ship.
interesting one. Don't do that very
Yeah.
often.
Well, we don't use
4.
structure much, so I figured I'd use it.
We don't eject our warp core very often.
No, but yeah, we're also like all the way back up to 6 momentum. So yeah, the warp core is successfully ejected. And let's see. So who has not gone?
I haven't
Doctor.
gone. Doctor hasn't gone.
And Vraylax hasn't gone.
I haven't gone, yeah.
You know, there is a momentum spend called Create Advantage that if you could come up with something that might give everyone an easier time with this whole have to do something fun problem, could lower difficulties across the board.
Can I take my turn to do that?
what would you like to do as your change? What would
I
you
would
like
like
to give as an advantage?
I would like to pump club music through the speakers and put out a ship-wide call that says, "Everybody dance!"
Shot, 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 shot,
All
shot,
right.
shot, shot, shot.
So, yes, it costs 2 momentum, but Maddie does then pump all sorts of dance music throughout the entire ship, which is going to lower the difficulty increase from 2 to 1.
My
Canonically, can we
ears
say
just
it's-
flatten?
Club music, but also like the ship's lights are going off in time with
Oh,
the
yeah.
music. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it doesn't require a roll, because I figure that's easy.
I would like
It's
to
actually
point
a
out
program
I,
she already has.
Yes.
Do you think I haven't been able to do this since the academy?
I would,
Exactly.
If anybody is looking at the stream, they should definitely look at the stream right now.
That is good.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I think so. Professor Billie has gone. Lieutenant Vralax could go, but he would have to try to break himself away from the projecting.
It's hard to do
It is,
when you're right in the middle of it.
yeah. It's almost
I
like
mean,
you
even
should
when you
have
want to, it's
chosen a hobby that
difficult
was
to
descriptive.
disengage.
Yeah, it's almost like maybe you
But-
should have chosen a hobby that you could describe.
You know, I was
we've described it
pressed
for him,
for
though.
time.
You literally could have just said like, dance.
I
I
came up
could've.
with mine on the spot, live.
But I was literally like typing, anyways.
So,
yeah.
have these creatures moved towards the now ejected warp core?
Well, currently they're out of actions, so no.
Okay.
Not yet.
But that's not. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything yet because you guys have more actions than they do. I'm only giving them 2 actions per round, and they both taken 2.
Does it take an action to lock on tractor beams?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, well, it's lock on and activate. So
Yes. Do that thing. I'm
Yeah.
looking
I don't think
to
we
see
want
if
to.
they-
We don't want to activate it yet because we want to go into low power. Have we gone into low power yet?
Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna go
Yeah.
into low power, so they go there. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm gonna do instead.
all right.
All right.
So you turn on the ship goes to reserve power, which lowers the volume on the dance music, and the lights are now just solid red everywhere because for some
wait,
reason reserve
hold
power
on.
means red lights.
I might be able to do something about this.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna go outside of combat because they are not going to be draining power currently, and I don't feel like we need to be in combat. However, you observe that one of
Here we
the
go.
other anomaly actually goes and sits like on top of or possibly surrounding the Kongzi, which is possible because they're out of phase with reality. But they seem to just be sitting there, not launching any more attacks, but also ignoring the warp core.
Okay.
Eject the other warp core.
And Maddie,
Yeah.
they now seem very, very satisfied rather than hungry.
Hmm.
That is eye
Maybe
searing.
they'll
Josh.
have a nice
Chesh.
nap after eating and leave us alone.
The best part of Chesh doing that is it chroma keys out like her shirt, so it's
Yeah.
Chesh's like
Yeah.
flashing as well.
Nice.
She's got a rave shirt.
Nice.
I also
I
turned down
communicate that
the
to the bridge.
lift right now, so it's actually dim. Like the red in the background is actually technically dimmer right now.
Okay.
All right. So we've determined that the energy drain and our attention drain are separate effects.
Yes.
Mhm.
The energy drain stopped when we shut our systems down. Can we tell if they're separate effects? Can we tell if the attention drain is still coming from these creatures?
Well, you haven't been able to detect it on sensors, but it is still happening. and it's happening on both ships, as far as you can tell, because, I mean, the Ontario hasn't made any more moves to communicate with you.
Right.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, Captain Tishen is still just stacking up Calto pieces.
Mm.
So, sorry, go ahead, Maddie.
Everyone, could this attention drain be a naturally occurring phenomenon in this region of space because our picnickers seem to just exist in a state of semi-stasis until something, kind of stimulating and yummy shows up, and then they sort of wake up. So maybe we just gotta leave.
This sounds like it might be time for the scientific method. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call a scene break. We're going to call an actual break because I am out of beverage. And we're going to be right back. And what I want people to think about during the break is what hypotheses they might like to suggest, because I'm going to want at least 3 hypotheses. And also I wanted people to remember that it will be a little difficult to conduct scientific experiments because most of you are currently incapacitated, with the very important exception of Petty Officer Billie, who basically just feels like life is fun in general most of the time, because that's just how, toothed whales do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Commander Va is completely in control of her faculties and is just doing paperwork on her pad.
Yeah, Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says, the doctor trying to figure out how to aerosolize Adderall.
Yeah.
As if I don't always have a button for that.
Basically. All right.
All
we'll
right.
be right
More meth.
back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello! All right, so we are doing the scientific method, which means I need at least 3 hypotheses here. And what we're going to do is we're going to test hypotheses, but I'm letting you know right now that passive sensors are alerting you that the reserve power on the Ontario is starting to drain, and every time you guys manage to get successes but don't figure out the exact answer, they are going to start losing some of that reserve power. And if they lose all of it, life support's going to start going down. And you can't beam without bringing your power back up, so...
The air will immediately start to evacuate the ship.
Yes, I'm actually going to play a little bit more realistic in that there will be some oxygen and CO2 levels will start rising and such, but like, yeah, it's going to be bad if they lose all that power.
All right, well, I like the hypothesis that someone else said, and that this is a naturally occurring... Like, this is an effect of the local space-time. It's like some kind of weird anomaly, and these creatures are like hunters of opportunity.
All right. Any other hypotheses?
The doctor is noticing that since we have this behavior thing and it's a brain thing, that this has to in some way be linked to the creature's ability to draw information, to draw energy. And if we can stop one, maybe it will prevent the other.
All right, say that again. I'm not sure I caught all of it. Sorry.
So the creatures, this thing, like after we get the whole brain weird behavior, then they do an energy draw. So possibly they need the first. They need the behavior thing in order to draw energy. So if we can prevent the behavior thing, perhaps we can prevent the energy drain. And we know that a stimulant already kind of helped with that. So maybe we can just like, I don't know,
get everyone high,
spray everybody at the same time and see what happens.
All right. And what is the last hypothesis? Who has another hypothesis for me?
Well, my hypothesis would be kind of the other way around, that the weird phenomenon that makes everyone do stuff that they enjoy is not something the aliens do, but that is affecting the aliens. So they are nomming on tasty energy because they enjoy that.
Okay.
That's an interesting one. I like that. That's interesting.
All right. I will let you know that one of these hypotheses is not necessarily the answer to the conundrum, but will help anyway. And so I am willing to go into testing. This is going to be insight and science, and it is going to take 6 successes to figure out if you are on the right track or the wrong track. And in the meantime, each test is going to take 2 time intervals, or if you spend momentum, you can reduce it to 1 time interval. And if we get down to 0 time intervals, then the Ontario is going to start running out of air. We have 14 intervals. Wait, no, we'll go 20 intervals. So what would you like to start with first?
I'm just looking at our side characters to see which one I should activate, since I personally am not good at that.
We've got a science officer, right?
I've got a 9, yeah. I've got a 9 and a 5.
But can Lieutenant Vrelax pull himself out of the holodeck?
So Han Yapkin
is...
He is very slippery.
All right,
Wait,
is
it Yopkins or is it Jopkins? Because I've been saying Jopkins
now. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But purple has a 14. So I'm going to activate purple.
All right. I will let 2 characters work on this. One will be assisting. Also, Maddie.
Yeah.
Your thing where you reduce, or is it one of you has a thing where you reduce the intervals taken in a time challenge, don't you?
That is not me.
That sounds familiar.
It might be Kip.
Yeah, that was Kip. He has the inquisitive mind or something.
Is it?
We used it last time.
Yeah, I think it is Kip.
We did.
Yep. All right. Well, you still have 4 momentum, so you can still reduce the time interval a whole bunch. Something like that. Yeah.
The science officer.
So this is going to be insight and science. Kip, you could try to pull yourself away for this roll. I'll let you take an insight and command check. It's going to be difficulty 3.
Okay.
Can I assist on that?
Can
Because I can make a command, take a command action to tell him to get fucking to work.
That's
Yes.
right. She could do that.
I mean, I was going to suggest I'm right outside the door and I've got hypo.
Can I? Should I? Do we have momentum? Should I spend momentum?
Yeah,
for
we got
this?
4 momentum.
Oh, okay. So I'll spend momentum to roll 4.
How much?
So,
Oh, to roll
That's
4,
3,
so 3.
isn't it?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
3.
so I have the
So-
advisor
Yeah, I'm
ability.
getting this.
I have the advisor ability that says whenever I assist another character using their command
Nice.
discipline, the character being assisted may re-roll 1d20.
All right, well, Kip, I would suggest that you re-roll 1d20, and also maybe don't because you just succeeded because Captain Tanelia helped out and got you a point of
Oh,
momentum
very
back.
nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
So and now I
Alright.
can do an insight and science roll.
Yes.
Do I have any focus? Oh, right. I've got which one of these? Is it the rapid analysis?
Yes,
Or
that's
the
what's going to allow you to do this in 1 interval instead of 2.
Right. Okay. So I don't have to activate that. We can just.
You're fine. It's fine. You have it.
Okay.
So purple's gonna assist, right?
Yep.
As the buff, I'd like to make the focus, if it'll apply, emotional regulation, because they have anger issues because of their
Ooh.
species, so they're trying to like work through that.
Sure, I like it.
And
How
the
many
thing
times
they're doing, this is the second time.
Okay.
And the second buff. So I guess actually it'd be the third time, right? Because you get a
Yeah,
buff. So it
Zoomy,
is the third time.
get with Chesh.
Zumi's
Purple
already been with
Dolim.
me.
Yeah.
Zumi
Oh,
is
I don't know.
purple is somebody different.
Oh yeah,
Dunkel.
purple. Sorry, Prixie Purple.
Brixie Purple, yeah. There we
Get
go.
with Chesh. I don't remember who we're doing. I can't.
Dapper can't keep
So-
track of who he's doing. He's just doing so many people all the time. There's so
Yep.
much doing
All over the
happening.
Yep. All
With
of
his
it.
tiny T-Rex arms.
Right. So, and the fun
Why
thing.
are my tiny T-Rex arms doing a double jerk-off maneuver? Is that what's going on?
Dapper has proper Ceratosaurus
He's so excited.
arms. They have double the fingers of a T-Rex. I will have you know.
No, 50%
No, it's
more.
about the size, not that they're literal T-Rex arms.
I mean, technically it's double, but the last one is like one little bone, and it doesn't even completely stick out of the hand, so like it doesn't
I
count.
mean, look, if Petty Officer Billie gets to say that she has hip bones, you get to say that finger counts.
I think that's fair.
Definitely true.
Okay, sure, I have 4 fingers.
And Purple's fun thing that they're doing, they're in a holodeck in like a rage room. You know, like smashing stuff.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right.
I have to roll here yet, still, don't I?
Yes, you do.
You have 5
Uh,
momentum.
and it was insight
Oh.
and science, right?
Yep.
It is Inside Science. Too late. Kip didn't use any.
I didn't. Sorry.
We got 3.
All right. So you do not yet know if this is the correct course, but you feel. Wait, which course are you? Which hypothesis are you even testing? You didn't tell me.
We should test Billy's. That one is really
Billy.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. And Billy's was that this is affecting the crazy organisms as well. All right. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. You need 3 more successes to tell for certain whether or not this is actually correct.
I do it again,
can
but this
I-
time
I'm gonna use-
some
So roll
momentum.
about it.
Hold on.
Let's use the momentum
Maddie started
this time.
talking. Maddie.
I would like to do a roll about it, testing the same hypothesis, because I would like to. I have a value that curiosity is the mother of invention, and I feel like that applies to hypothesis testing here.
Yeah, sure. So if you'd like to take the insight and reason
Okay.
instead of Lieutenant Vrelax.
Relax, what's your insight and science together?
14.
All right, you should do the roll. Well,
Yeah, you should do the roll. Can
Well,
I
but they
invoke
just
my
said that
value
you
to
only one of
help?
I think technically rules is written, the answer is no, but I would allow you to do that because I think it's fun. If then purple does not actually assist as well.
yeah, I was gonna so Purple not assisting. I was gonna have Relax assist, but whatever.
Okay. Let
So
me assist on this one to get that like auto success with my value.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can
Alright,
only
so-
do that once. So
Kip, you
And
need one more
we're
success.
we're using momentum. How much
Up
do
to
we
you.
have 6?
We have 5, but it's up to you how much you want to use.
We have 5. If I use it all, does that get me 5 dice? Or how much do I need to get?
If you
5?
use all of it and then give me a threat, but also there's
okay.
no big advantage in going over on this roll.
Oh, okay. So I'll just use enough to get.
We
to...
only need one more success, I think, right?
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Then I'll just spend 1. Or is it
Okay.
2? It's 2 for 1 more dice, right?
No, it's
for
one
dice.
1 for. Okay, I'll just spend 1 and roll 3
Okay.
dice. Okay.
Awesome.
There you go. So that brings us back up to 6 momentum, and you know that it is not the case that these aliens are under this effect. In fact, you coordinated with Commander Dulas, and they seemed to be in full control while they were talking to you, and to not have any particular distractions. Which hypothesis would you like to test next?
We had the
I would say
natural.
the natural 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So which one is this one?
The natural
That's-
occurrence. That's a natural thing
Right.
in this region of
Right,
time,
right,
space-time.
Okay. I am spending 2 threat, and I am saying that there, in fact, has been some kind of emergency over on the Ontario. It seems like there's been a fire, and it is costing them power to put it out, and we only now have 11 more intervals.
And they're roasting marshmallows and making s'mores.
Probably.
All right. Purple helped on this
You know,
one.
You
While-
say that. The wifey brought me iced coffee with whiskey and s'mores flavoring.
Oh, that
Interesting.
sounds good.
I tried
Wow.
that, yeah.
It is delicious.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, should I spend a momentum to get an extra dice again?
yes.
Again.
So at this point,
Okay.
you need to get 5 successes to tell immediately if this is the correct thing without losing any more intervals. So basically, you need to get to 6 successes eventually.
I'd
So-
use
Momentum.
3 probably
Okay.
to get 2
I'll
more
use
die.
three
And purple's
to get 2 more
assisting
die.
while flipping
Alright.
tables.
then.
So stupid natural phenomena. Ugh. All right, so that is
My mom.
4 successes. You have 10 more intervals until the crew of the Ontario start dropping. But
How much momentum
you,
did that generate? Any?
None.
Okay.
You need 2 more successes in order to figure out if this is the right track.
Well, I just gave you 2, so you have to get
Yeah,
1
you did.
success, so that counts.
Yep.
Because my assist doesn't count if you don't succeed, but you only need 1.
Do you want to spend a dice? I think you do.
Kip.
Are you talking to me?
Spin the dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
gotta-
the
you gotta
one who's
roll.
making these ones.
Oh, okay.
User momentum. Oh, never mind. You're fine.
I guess not.
Oh,
But you get a point of momentum back. Actually, you get 2 points of momentum
2
back.
points.
I wish I could throw. I
Um,
wish I was like near enough to Kip that I could like throw something at him every so often.
yes.
Look, technically,
So-
you were always near enough to throw something at somebody. It's just whether you're, near enough to actually hit them.
Yeah. well,
So
you know.
it turns out
Canada's
this
not
is
very big.
not
We're pretty close.
a natural phenomenon, which means that by the process of elimination,
Whoa.
something about the idea of just pumping everyone full of good time feeling drugs is going to make it at least so that everyone is no longer under this effect, although it doesn't necessarily solve the problem entirely, which means Dr. Hobnall could create a concoction that will get everyone to be just at the right level of stimulation to work, but not so bad that, everyone's going to just collapse into a pile of just being high and staring at the ceiling. But
could
it's
do
going
that.
it will take a, so are you, difficulty 4, daring in medicine, because you need to go fast, because this is going to take intervals off of the Ontario's life.
Does my medical investigation work?
I don't see it. Oh, what is the question?
Where am I
Maybe I'm not
focused?
understanding. Oh,
Where am
the
I
focus
focused?
is investigation. No,
or composure.
not really. No.
I will spend our 3 for an extra 2 die.
Okay. Hey, that's a success. All right, so
I am good at drugging the entire crew.
So
Yeah.
this will bring you down to 7 intervals left, unless you spend momentum or give me a threat to bring it down to only 8.
That might be a good idea. Give him a threat.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, so now the crew can effectively operate without having any more increases to difficulty, which means Petty Officer Billie is no longer Superman.
We're
Nah,
hotboxing
Petty
the
Officer Billie
ship.
is always super woman.
Whale.
Super whale.
I was gonna say Captain Marvel.
Super Whaleman.
Much better than Superman.
Woman! Super whale woman.
Okay.
Okay, so we still need to
Yeah.
hypothesize
Damn
about
human
what this actually
defaultism.
is.
Well, so I'm going to say that Lieutenant Commander Dulles is getting an impression now that the entities nearest you are currently kind of annoyed.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Or is it? Maybe it is good. Maybe we want them to be annoyed so they'll go away.
It's at least
well-
more information about what's happening.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys, what is stopping us right now from tractoring the other ship and warping away?
Well, power. If we power up, then they're going to start draining our energy again,
Okay.
and we're down to 1 core, and shields are at 10%, and we have 9 units of power left.
Okay.
So lots
What
of
unit do
things.
we measure our power in?
Units.
mega pints.
Hovens?
They're gigawatt hours, because fuck joules.
Gigawatts?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jiggly-
I have a pet peeve that kilowatt hours, which is a thing that the power generation industry uses, are just joules, and that they should just call it like 3.2 megajoules.
It's just
And
so
I
much
get it.
simpler. It's so
I
much
know
easier.
you say that. I hate it, and I want it to just be like 3.2 gigajoules.
All right. I just really don't know what to do with these things because they're not going after the warp core. They're not going after that other energy. They're annoyed, presumably because we are powered down, right?
Yeah.
And they're not getting
Well,
what they want.
Nope. The annoyance didn't come until after Dr. Hobnall released his aerosolized get everyone an eye drug.
Ooh.
Huh, okay, interesting. Okay, maybe they also they draw off of electrical energy. They might draw off of like emotional energy too in some way. So do we like knock everyone out? And so there's no
I said it
emotional
in
energy for them
chat,
to.
and I guess I should probably say it in actual here. Since the having fun seems to be something that they like, what if we just get everybody really sad? What if we just anti-fun the entire crew?
Oh, anti-fun?
Oh.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in for that.
What if
We got that.
if they like fun, what if we just all watch like some PowerPoint that could have been a meeting?
We could watch old lectures from Commander Vaugh when he
Could've
was
been
at
email.
Starfleet.
Yeah, we
Everybody get a pitcher of red wine and watch some.
We have plenty of
Puppy
training.
thing,
Some
whatever.
like online training that the crew is woefully behind on.
Voiced by Ben
Oh, man.
Stein.
I'm having flashbacks to the OPSEC Uncle Sam.
All right, so the comms chime.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to answer?
Yes.
It is the semi-corporeal entities, and they say, "You stopped. Play along."
No.
Then you can't leave.
Well, you weren't letting us leave when we were playing along.
Well, Please stand by.
Can I roll an insight check to find out if these people are like, if these little blobs are like toddlers? Are these toddlers?
You weren't supposed to find the flaw in our logic.
I'll tell you, they're not toddlers, but they're clearly not used to actually having to interact with like other life forms directly.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
So should
Well-
we wait?
Captain, I think this is now a negotiation for our attention.
Good job, Va.
Well, I'm saying that's more of your repertoire.
I
They come back and they say, "We'll drain all the power."
You're already doing that.
No, we're not. We stopped.
Oh, is this a threat now? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, well, if you drain all the power, we'll die, and then you still don't get what you want.
But you won't either.
Yeah, then everyone loses. This is a bad deal.
This is a bad game.
It's a dilemma.
I've got a better idea. How about we give you some of what you want, and then you let us go?
Go on.
We can have some portion of our crew engage in fun activities, while the rest of us work on restoring our ships. You can feed off of their fun energy, and the rest of us can work, and then we will all leave.
Which portion?
A quarter.
But which quarter?
Oh, we will locate them in certain regions of our ship, in the holodecks, I guess.
I don't care where. Who?
Oh, who? A random
There's a lot of people on
Is
this
there someone you prefer?
Isn't there?
Yeah, I'm curious if there's a preference.
The most fun ones.
Oh, the cetaceans. They're the most fun.
Oh, they are. Yes.
Definitely.
Is that a quarter of you?
How many
They're
citations are on the
They're
ship?
worth at least a quarter.
It's
They
definitely
may
not a quarter of the group.
They may not be a quarter of us, but in terms of how much fun, they're way more than a quarter.
Absolutely.
They're definitely a quarter of the fun, even if they aren't a quarter of the crew.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Look, I will
That's
authorize
acceptable.
medical pufferfish.
All
Okay,
right.
bridge to cetacean ops.
It's
We have
probably
a
not
very-
actually. It probably shouldn't be Petty Officer Billy, but I'm just going to say that Petty Officer Billy is in charge of citation ops. Doesn't make any sense, but that's what's happening anyway.
It's fine. It works.
We have an
It's cetaceans
extremely
have
We've all
certain
seen
rankings.
Star Trek. We
That's
get
too
how
many
this
people.
works.
I don't know what's happening.
we have an extremely important mission for you.
We need you to throw the biggest party.
Okay. I'm sure we can manage that.
We
All
need
right,
you to
Petty
have
Officer Billy,
all
what
of
is your-
the fun.
What is your plan for having the biggest whale rager that the galaxy has ever seen?
I don't know.
Come on, you're a whale. What do whales do?
What do whales do for fun? Mostly bitch slapping seals and raping penguins, but
Those aren't super available.
yeah, that might
Could
be
we
the
could we
problem.
holodeck some of those up for
Roll
the for
raise
the
Wanna wear
Jesus.
citation?
steel hats and
Get some
hunt down
music
sharks
going.
just to eat their liver?
We can
Dance.
probably do some singing and dancing. That always works.
So
And
long,
then
so long, so long, so
some
long, so long,
jumping
so long, and
and some-
thanks.
No, pod racing.
Yeah.
This is pod racing. Yes,
Whales do occur in pods.
We
I'm
will have
trying
a
not to
giant
make Echo the
couch
Dolphin jokes, okay?
and play the
That's a horror
original
game.
Star Wars pod racer for the N64.
Okay.
Dapper, did you ever finish Echo the Dolphin?
Doesn't
think
that
I did.
end with fighting like a
Did-
giant
aliens,
Terminator
like-
skull
Yeah, it
thing?
turns out it's
Weird
aliens.
aliens. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that
also
count as
like-
using my command action, by the way, to assist and give extra?
Sure. So what I will do is I will
commanding
say
us
that
the party? I'm not sure how that's how
Petty
that works.
Officer Billy is going to give me a, let's see,
Fun check.
a difficulty 3 Insight and command check, because petty officer Billie has to be directly directing all the cetacean fun, but it can be assisted by command or Captain Tenelia's insight and command.
Insight and command, not control and command?
Correct.
Ooh. Do I still get a focus for diplomacy?
Can we have a daring party instead of an insightful one?
No.
Okay, then I only have a 10 in that.
You can also re-roll one of your 20s for my advisor.
Okay.
It's still command.
How much momentum do we have?
None.
0! He has 3 threat, though.
Do you have a value that you could use?
Or just...
the
directive?
Kind of.
I'm so good at bossing people around.
Alright, you only need 2 more successes.
I will use my no risk, no fun momentum to get the party going.
That's good.
I think that's a value, but yeah.
Yeah, value, not momentum,
Alright,
but yeah.
what makes this party risky?
We're gonna die if we don't party hard enough.
Well,
the racing is like through an obstacle course with like razor blades.
Yeah.
That's really risky. Okay.
The loser has to get face hole surgery from Dr. Hobnoll. I mean,
I was just thinking like rings that are on fire to jump through, but I mean, you guys want to go razor hallways? Are there chompers?
Yeah, yeah. It's basically like a Mario level. They're doing pod racing, but they're on like
Starfleet issue
Road.
Thwomps come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give him any threat? You can. He's got 3.
Since I'm using my value, I won't.
Yeah, there's no point in it.
Because that's not really worth it.
Okay. You get 2 from me, and you can re-roll a 20.
Doesn't matter. You succeed anyway because you already got 2 successes and another 2 from Captain Tenelia. So you're good.
Hey!
I still roll 1.
Yes, you can still re-roll 1. Is that a success?
It's actually 1 success. Yes.
Hey, that's a momentum. All right, so the aliens seem satisfied with all of this fun cetacean activity, these races and acrobatics and cetacean singing that is very weird to humanoids, but those cetaceans love it. All right, so
well, we're all speaking Walish.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says we're about to witness the first cetacean ops debauch. Well, since Tuesday. Yeah.
You know, the Greeks invented orgies. The Romans figured out you could invite women, but the whales perfected it.
I feel like the Greeks didn't invent orgies, but what do I know?
Oh, probably not. I'm pretty sure that is something that humans have done forever.
Bonobos too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That as well. They probably did it better.
You'd have to ask the bonobos.
Less hang-ups.
They're too busy with the orgies, though, so you can't.
Yeah.
All right. So, the aliens seem much happier now, according to Commander Dulas. So, what is the plan right now? You gonna put power back up?
That was the deal.
All right. So you power back up, and they do not launch any more energy drains at you.
Thanks.
The Ontario is still losing power, though.
All right, well, the agreement was that we could leave if we did this Rager.
Yeah.
So...
We hailed them.
The Ontario?
No, the guys, the goobers. Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Let us leave.
Okay.
That means that ship too.
I mean, we're not stopping them, but we did take away all their power.
Okay, we're gonna take them.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Come back.
We might be able to set something up if you would like.
Yes.
All right.
Bring more of cetaceans.
That can probably, we can probably do that, yeah. All right. Set up the tractor beam.
Like a pension, so we will periodically send giant freighters full of Twitch streamers.
All right. So you tractor onto them. They are still draining their power, though. No, sorry, they're not draining power. The fact that they're on reserve power is using reserve power, and they do not have a whole lot of reserve power left.
And
Want
we
to be
not
less
send
ambiguous
them
about that. Sorry.
remote power through the deflector dish or some thing?
Well,
Can we give him a jump?
Transport them a giant battery.
so
Putting jumper cables on the saucer section.
can we evacuate the crew before they run out of power?
Let's see. There's 314. Yeah, that's not too hard to do. It'll be close, but you should be fine.
And then we can just tow the ship. Doesn't matter. It's not under power. Tow the ship away.
Yep.
All
In fact, you could even send people over, maybe in EV suits, to try to restart the warp core and get
That's
things
what
going.
we will probably do. Yeah.
I've got a convoluted enough Star Trek solution. We detach both saucer sections and switch saucer sections.
Switch them.
Ooh.
I'm
Can
sorry,
we do
but
that
it's-
just because I like that?
Just
the
like
saucer
a theme
sections
party.
are far too differently sized. I do not have this map to scale. If it were to
Oh, if they
scale,
were the
you
same.
guys...
Yeah, for
Yeah.
like a thing party. You know the thing parties.
Look,
No,
if it
that
were
would
to
be
scale,
so
it would
funny.
be more like what I just put up there, where, like, you guys are gigantic. You guys are
I
much,
still think
much,
it could
much-
work.
But,
I
no, you
just
guys...
want to point out
Fu-
real quick that our ship looks like this right now.
What is this?
If you look at the stream, you'll see it in a second.
Oh, okay. Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $2 says, it's Wednesday, following up from first cetacean ops debauch since Tuesday.
You like that?
That's how we do.
All right. So, yeah, you guys can get out of here. You can evacuate. Everything is fine. We're actually wrapping up at this point. So,
We
you
did
guys
it.
have successfully figured out how to play along. You have negotiated your way out of yet another deadly situation. And you have saved the crew and the ship.
Did we successfully make first contact? Because that was definitively what I was trying to do.
Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
Hell yeah!
All right, well,
the Ontario
guys.
made first contact.
They didn't do it successfully.
Well, they didn't, yeah, they weren't successful. So, thank you very much, everybody. I hope everyone had a lot of fun. I had fun. Next time, we are going to be doing episode 9, which I'm looking at the wrong section on. Let's see, the Orion Heist. So, chances are our green friends are going to be back.
Yay!
I don't know who
My
that
favorite
is.
Final Fantasy.
Will Tregan be with them? That's where we left off Tregan last.
It's true, she was with an Orion captain.
It's true.
We will see.
All right. Well, everyone, I hope to see you all next week. The plan is next week. Of course, as always, there is a chance that we might not be able to if people can't show up, but that's okay because we will eventually get to it. But still planning for next week, which is going to be the 30th.
Yes.
So,
Hooray.
otherwise, check out everyone's links in the description. Go subscribe to their channels if you're not already. And I hope you all have a wonderful, safe rest of your weekend. Go check out me. I'll be live with Kip tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
I'm gonna go see mammoth fossils, I think.
Ooh,
Bye!
nice. Bye-bye.
Bye.